What's up, Castle Clash Hirsch here, and I am on the line with three very awesome YouTubers and great players in this game. We got some different players this time, some different YouTubers to join us this time. This is week 3 of this podcast that we've been doing, and this has been quite the adventure that we've had going on doing these podcasts. It's been kind of eye-opening for me, able to talk to some of these big players that are, have such a big, strong base and that I've been around for so long. It's nice to be on the phone with them. So we've got Aevatrex, Brutal, and Nate on the line today. Aevatrex, you want to say hi?
What is going on, guys?
And Brutal?
What is going on, gamers? Brutal here.
And Nate?
What's up, guys?
I think I imitated Nathan pretty well.
Yeah, was that Nathan?
I mean Aevatrex. I meant Aevatrex. I meant Aevatrex.
So we've been having quite the time on here. I mean, we've been talking on this stupid phone for like 2 hours now, and it's been a lot of fun. We've been talking about YouTube. We've been talking about our fans, what we change in the game. We've been talking about all sorts of stuff. But one of the questions that we get asked all the time that or at least I sometimes find that I just don't have time to answer, or I don't really notice enough to answer, but we get asked all the time by our fans, is we get asked all sorts of silly little questions, and I know a lot of us skip over them or don't notice them or just don't have the time to answer them. So I figured we'd bring that to you guys now and we'd answer some of those questions. So Aevatrex, you were telling us a little bit about some of the questions, the most asked questions you get. What do you think it would be for you? What's your most asked questions from your fans or on your YouTube comments?
For me, especially on my YouTube comments, is do I work for IGG? I guess it's because I get all of the new heroes and I get the talents that I want, etc. Automatically think that the only way that I could get that is by working with them. But there's also a different way, and that's by actually spending the money to get what I want. So yeah, the answer to that is no.
Yeah. I don't think any of us actually work for IGG. I wish, because they're a multi-billion-dollar company, and we'd be making some good cash if we did. But no, especially when you're rolling as many gems as I do, or as I know you do, Brutal, or Aevatrex, and Brutal does on lots of different accounts, you're bound to get those heroes when you're rolling the sheer amount of gems that we end up rolling. So it does seem like we get every new hero pretty fast. We're high volume. We're dealing with high volumes here. So I mean, you'll get anything when you put enough gems at it. So Brutal, what do you think? What do you think your most asked question is on your YouTube channel? What do you think?
Oh yeah, directly off of that, it's if I can buy you gems. And other than that, it's just asking for shout outs and everything like that. And of course, like, people assume I'm rich or whatever it is, which I'm really not. I can't afford to be, buying gems for everyone who asks, which is multiple people a day. I roll on all these accounts pretty often because I get in Golem, and that's usually why people have me roll. And then there's always the few people that assume I'm buying the gems, which I don't. And then off of that, the smaller YouTubers that are coming up are always asking me for shoutouts or giveaways. And of course, if I like your channel, I'm going to, I'm gonna look at your channel, give you a shout out, or even help you out. I think his name is Mobile Gamer CC. I watched one of his videos, I liked it, and I made him a channel banner for absolutely nothing, so he didn't even know about it. But then if I don't, buy someone gems or give them a shout out or whatever it is, they all get super defensive and they say I'm a bad person. Like, I have a message up right here that I got today. He's like, wow, I thought you were better than this. Well, at least I know the real Brutal now because I told this guy I wouldn't buy him gems. So yeah, that's definitely the number one question. If I buy you gems, like, I understand if you can't afford gems or you're in a bad stage or whatever, which is what I get a lot, but that doesn't mean I have the money.
Right. I get that all the time. I mean, on almost every one of my videos, somebody's like, buy me gems or give me free gems. And it's not that we don't want to give it to you. If I could give every player 500, 1,000, 5,000, 50,000, if I could give every player free gems, I absolutely would. But that's just not something I can do. And, we're not IGG. We don't work for IGG. But yeah, that's a pretty common question I get. What about you, Nate? What do you think your most asked question is on your YouTube channel?
Well, got a couple of them. My first one, you guys already know, is if I'm Asian. Now, I played it off for probably a little bit. I think I did pretty well. Of course, there's a lot of people that thought I was stupid, and they knew I wasn't Asian. But I got asked that a lot, and then other questions is, what are the best chances of getting legendaries or these certain legendaries? How many gems should I roll? Well, if I had to say so myself, I would save as much as possible. I would say maybe 10, 15. I know if you're free to play, it's harder that way. But I just see them at lower gem amounts. Legendaries are extremely rare for me. It just seems like. So if I said just save them up as high as you guys can possibly go and then roll them. And another one is, what day is the best day to buy gems for like treasure chests and etc. Well, I think personally the best day to do so is when it's Uncover the Treasure. One, because now you have Arctica, you have Multanica, and I know that event is crap at times, pretty much for me all the time, because I don't really get anything. But, I mean, it gives you a chance of getting one of those two heroes. A second one is Lucky Flipping. Me, personally, that is one of my favorite events and most lucky events possibly out of all of them is that one right there. I mean, I tend to get every hero I dream of. That's how I got my first Multanica, my first Skull Knight. I mean, their chances, guys, just lucky, like Uncover the Treasure and Lucky Flipping, and you guys are set. That's my advice.
Yeah, no, that's very good advice. That's also very good questions that you got asked there, was the when's the good time to buy gems and how many to roll, or save up before you roll. Those are great questions. Not questions I get very often either, which was a little bit surprising. I figured a lot of us get asked the same questions over and over again. So some of the questions I get asked an awful lot is, what hero is your favorite, and who would you be if you could be a hero for a day? These are two questions I get asked on almost every video, and especially when I'm live streaming, people tend to spam those questions up on my live stream. So I'm sure if you guys have watched my live streams, you've seen those questions pop up over and over again. So again, I figured this would be our chance to answer these questions and get some of the bigger YouTubers in here to answer the questions too, so that maybe you guys don't have to ask us every day. I don't know. So Aevatrex, if you could be one hero for a day, and what is your favorite hero? Answer those two questions as fast as you can. Go.
If I could be a hero, it would definitely be Skull Knight, because everybody is afraid of a Skull Knight. And as far as my favorite hero, it'll probably have to be Dread Drake, because not only can you find for something to do in every single game mode as a Dread Drake, I just go out raiding with my Dread Drake just to watch those bombs go flying. It's just fun to watch. So those are my picks.
Yeah, he's definitely a fun hero. He's a fun hero for sure. Oh, good answers, good answers. Brutal, what do you think? Who would you be, and who would you take with you, I guess?
Alright, so yeah, my favorite hero, same as Aevatrex, is Dread Drake. Ever since I got him, which was pretty right when he came out, pretty much, I thought it was amazing. He's like one of the, I think he's my highest level hero actually. I'm about to double evolve him. He's just crazy. And then other than that, who would I be for a day? That's a pretty hard question. It'd probably be Multanica or like Minotaur or someone like that. I think it'd be cool to be a dragon. So
get to go fly in the skies a little bit. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Nice. Nate, what are you thinking?
Well, personally, guys, I think Evolved Paladin, I might say, is the coolest hero in the game. He looks sweet.
You're full of shit.
No, he's legit. Okay, if I saw a Paladin on a base, okay, for instance, if I saw Paladin on your base, Hirsch, I would attack you. Because, or I wouldn't. What am I saying? I wouldn't, because I'd be petrified, because Paladin is the scariest looking hero in the game. I'm totally kidding. But anyways, my
wow.
Okay. The hero I would beat for a day would be Arctica. After playing with him, he's absolutely ridiculous. His proc is huge. He's big. He's terrifying. I mean, definitely be him. And my favorite is definitely Skull Knight. If I saw a dude like literally coming after me like Skull Knight, oh my gosh, I wouldn't. Oh, scary. That's definitely my favorite hero by far.
Yeah, no, Skull Knight's a good one. Well, guys, I guess to answer my own question, who would I be for a day and who's my favorite hero? My favorite hero, as most of my subscribers know, is definitely Candy Cane. She's my little Candy Cane, guys. I mean, come on. You gotta love Candy Cane. How can you not? And who would I be for... Hey, don't you give my Candy Cane some shit. I got you.
I mean, she changes outfit
Stay away
every
from my
update.
Candy Cane. Hey, but she's got a nice wardrobe, though. You got to admit. I mean, she's got more clothes than any other Castle Clash hero.
I don't think she has enough clothes.
Not a dude.
She doesn't wear. She doesn't.
Star shit didn't.
And then who would I be? I would be Vlad Dracula, just because he's a little beastly man. He was one of the most needed heroes there for a long time. He's a good, strong hero still, even after so many new heroes have come out. Vlad is very vital in a lot of gameplay, and he's just he's a good looking hero, and he's got that vampire thing going on, so girls like those vampires. So I'll be a Vlad, and I'll take my candy cane with me, and we'll fly off into the sunset, and just you guys can back off.
Oh my!
You say that, but one guy that you got to be looking out for is Santa Boom, because Santa Boom evolved has a little candy cane on his belt.
Oh, hey, you know what? I will destroy Santa Boom. You just gave me my rivalry. I can back off.
There's a candy cane on his little belt there.
Hey, I think
that candy cane is more attractive than the actual candy cane. I mean,
yeah, I agree. You know what? Just stop.
We agree.
Stop. All right, guys. So, we've been talking for way too freaking long. I mean, I just want to get off the line now and just be done with you guys, because you all suck. I'm just playing. Anyways, guys. So,
I smell Hirsch.
I appreciate every one of you guys coming on here with this podcast for you. Like I said, this is the third week of doing this podcast. We got some new voices on the line today. We got Aevatrex and Nate in here. We've had a video with Brutal before. And I just would like to thank the YouTubers that have been coming on these podcasts. Dirty Disco Brutal, Aeva, Nate, Malchik, What's Up Gaming, Terry Z. Everybody who's been coming on these and supporting these podcasts. I think these are a great thing. I think the subscribers are enjoying them. And you guys, the subscribers or viewers, if you guys like these videos, make sure you're hitting that like button and you're clicking those subscribe buttons on each of these YouTubers coming in here, because that's how we know that you guys appreciate these podcasts, and that's how we know that we need to keep making these every week for you. So I've got their links to their channels in the notes below and in the comment below, so go check them out. There's 4 parts to this video, so if you want to see all 4 parts, you need to go to each of the 4 channels. It's going to be named Week 3 Podcast, so you can find them that way. And I just really appreciate all you guys' support. I just passed 19,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you so much. Anybody want to say anything, any last words, or are we just all going to say goodbye? Anything?
Goodbye.
Right. Everybody say bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm out, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
We'll have to get the last word in.
Smooth?